What's going on, fellas? It's the prop collector, and we made it to our first stop. We're gonna start early this morning and see what we find. This is gonna be, I guess, the first official hunt since I took a little break due to the ice that we had here in Alaska. So we got hit pretty bad. We had icy roads, so this is like a little comeback. So we'll see what we find here. Okay, so we are walking into the clearance aisle, and hopefully there's some good things here. Oh wait, oh, what the heck? Oh shit, 40 bucks. All right, well, I think I'm taking this for sure. And let's see if there's anything more. No. Alright, so this is the second one I see at a low price. Before the storm, before we got hit with ice here in Alaska, I got one for 35. So this one is okay. I think I'm gonna take it because if I leave it and leave it a chance, I think someone's gonna take it. So let's go to the toy aisle and see what we find. Alright, so we are at the back end caps of the aisle, and these are all the figures that were on the display, the collector display that Walmart had for a couple of months. And this is pretty stock, so I think it's gonna go to clearance shortly. But I do see some new figures that weren't on that display, that collector spot that lasted for a couple of months. So, but other than that, there are a lot of 2-packs, and I don't think I gotta come here in a few days because I think they're gonna start hitting clearance. So let's check what's in the aisle. All right, so I see the troopers and the bats, and these look pretty nice. These look really cool. All right, so there's quite a few. All right, so I think that's about it. I'm gonna check out the collector area by electronics, and we'll head on to our second stop. Okay, so now we're at the collector area by electronics, and more than anything I'm looking for NECA TMNT, and hope we have a better pricing this time. Okay, here it is. Oh, they went down to 30. Oh shit. Okay, well, this says 60. And okay, TMNT Madness Shredder 2-pack, and same thing, TMNT Madness Shredder 2-pack. So I was waiting for them to go down on price, so I'm gonna ask someone and see what is the price. Okay, so yeah, they are $30, and it goes 3 deep, but I got this one, so I think I'm gonna, if they're 30 here, they might be 30 in other Walmarts, and they had plenty of these 2-packs, so I'm gonna leave this one and come back, because I think I know I'll have a little more luck on this one than this one, so I'm just gonna take this one for sure. All right, so let's head on to our next stop. Okay, we're here at a second stop, and hopefully we get some good things on clearance. Let's see what they have. All right, so I noticed these little islands. Let's see what they have. So let's start off with this one, and hopefully we find something worth taking. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna have to take both. Yeah, because I can't. Yeah, who knows if I'm gonna get these again, especially at this price. So, all right, let's go to the aisle. It's right behind me. Just gonna take a quick look, and we'll be heading to the clearance aisle in just a moment. Okay, so these are on clearance. Not bad. All right. Pretty good. And I'm just noticing these little tags. So there's a lot of things on clearance. It's all through the aisles. I just noticed it right now. Let me see, let's go where the Joes are. Okay, so the Joes are regular price. Regular price, okay. Alright, so I've seen those already. I've been here enough times, so I know what they have in the back. And they're going to go on clearance too because they're fully stocked. What about this side? All right, some Street Fighters that they've been selling all right. And again, a lot of the yellow tags. A lot of things on clearance. All right, I'm going to go to the clearance aisle and see what they have over there. Okay, so before the clearance aisle, I stopped here at the electronics, the collector section or collector spot, and so just like the second store, these went down, so they're half price, but it looks like these are still about the same price, so these won't take long to mark them down. I believe I need that black and white Casey Jones, but definitely I have to come back for one of these. All right, so let's go now to the clearance aisle. All right, so now we are at the clearance aisle, and the Joes are all the way in the back, and hope they're marked down. Oh crap, okay, no, still the same price. Clearance, but not low enough. So these eventually will be marked down more as they're not moving. They're still here. A couple of hidden ones back there. Yep. So these were one back there. Yeah, probably gonna go. Let's check out this stinger, and yeah, so they're gonna go down a little more, so I gotta come back in a couple of days, but still can't complain about these two for this price. So that's all for this store. Let's go to our third stop. Cool. All right, we have arrived to the third stop, and it's getting a little hot already. A lot better weather, so hopefully there's some good things here on clearance. All right, so we are in our third stop, and hopefully we find something good. Let's see what they have, and well, let's go to the clearance first. All right, so I'm coming to the clearance aisle because I've been in this store a few days ago, and it looks like they already started with big markdowns, but oh shit, there's no more stingers. Dang it. Should have came here earlier, or maybe even yesterday. They started with the big markdowns, and they had like 4 or 5 stingers. Dang it. These are the big markdowns. And they had a few Mysterios as well. Ah, shit. Well, damn, I can't. Well, I could take a couple of these. Oh, well, this one doesn't have a price. Ah, dang it. I just missed it. I don't know, they picked them up yesterday or maybe early today. Dang. Alright, so we're now at the aisle. Man, that sucks. I missed those stingers. Dang it. It was probably yesterday too, or maybe today this morning. Probably should have picked this store first. But I did talk to a lady. She said that I should be able to get this guy for 10 as well. So I don't know. I'll talk to somebody at the register and see if I can get him for 10. And I came to the aisle to see if there are any more of these Grim Vipers, but I don't see. These are coming down too as well, but not like in the clearance aisle. But I don't see a spot for Joe's. They probably took it down already. Oh, dang it. Nope, no spot for Joe's. So I'm gonna go back to the clearance aisle and see if I could find another Grim Viper. Maybe, I don't know, maybe someone stashed one, or maybe it was just misplaced. I'd give it another shot. But dang, I just missed it. And I was able to get this Viper for 10 bucks, so that's good. And then just other figures that I didn't have that I passed on at the beginning when they came out. So we're gonna hit our next stop here. Hopefully I find more of these Vipers, these Grim Vipers, because I would like 2 or 3 more. So let's check it out. Alright, so straight to the clearance, and this one is much smaller, but no, I don't see no classifieds, no stingers, no Marvel Legends, but they do have pretty big markdowns. And I came straight to the clearance aisle. I'm gonna go hit the aisle, but there's nothing here, so let's go to the aisle. All right, so now here at the aisle, and this Walmart doesn't have the little yellow clearance stickers, so I guess they're still regular price, and they're not marked down like the last Walmart. All right, so let me see if any G.I. Joes. Nope, I don't see any. I guess this Walmart, they haven't started their big clearance. I hardly come to this one, but no little yellow stickers. All right, let's go to our last stop, and then I guess that'll be it for this this clearance hunt. And almost left and didn't even. I was gonna run right by this. I guess this is where they threw all the figures that they had in the collection spot, the island, the big island they had with the display, and they have plenty of stingers, but at the regular price, and they still have a lot of stock left. And so I'm going to ask an employee. I'm gonna ask an employee, see if these are scanning markdown prices and they just haven't placed the stickers. But if not, I have to start to come here often, because they'll probably start marking them down pretty soon. So I need to go find something and see. I don't know, maybe I get lucky and they ring clearance price. All right, let me find someone. All right, so just arrived here to the last stop. I believe it'll be stop number 5. And on the last stop, those stingers and all those figures were still not on clearance. Somebody told me that they weren't able to price match at the moment, so I guess I'm gonna have to go back. So let's see what this Walmart has. All right, so directly to the clearance aisle because, well, Walmart is dumping out a lot of things, but this clearance aisle is empty. So looks like it's probably going to be just like the fourth stop, the last stop. Dang. All right, let's go check out the aisle. Okay, walking into the the regular aisle, the toy aisle, and it looks like they're not on clearance. Oh yes, actually they do have little clearance tags, but I have all these. Actually, this is not a bad price for this trooper. Yeah, that doesn't look like a clearance price. So they're probably going to start going down in a few days. So I think I'll be back. I'm going to pass. And actually, this is not even the price for this trooper. This is a Marvel Legends tag. So I wonder if they have any classifieds. But it looks like they don't. Yeah, they don't have any. I don't see any classifieds. Well, I think that's gonna be a wrap for today. Yep, we'll call it a day. I gotta check out the first two stores because they are on clearance, however not as low as I would like it to be. Alright, so somebody just said there was another aisle back here. I see it already. Another little section of clearance, and I see a Stinger and a couple Marvel Legends, some classifieds. Alright, let me check on these prices. This doesn't have a sticker. Alright, I gotta find someone to help me. Okay, so there's a lot more. This all must be on clearance. I'm gonna look through it and I'm gonna find someone and hope some of these are in clearance. And I'll be okay. This is the one that the other day I was at one of the stores and they were taking this one down, and I asked if I could take it. I told them I didn't need the figures, but they said they couldn't give it to me. So I'm gonna ask if these are on clearance. I gotta go find somebody. All right, I'll be back. All right, so they came back and they said that the most they can do is 10% off, so that'll be about $65. But there are a lot of them here that haven't sold. So she said that they were gonna start marking them down, but I guess I gotta come at the right time. And they still have the cases for these figures. But all right, so that's about it for today. I'm gonna stop by in a couple of days. Hopefully something changes. So now this is so yeah, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. I'm on IG, on Facebook, The Prop Collector. Thanks for the comments, the likes, the subs. Keep collecting. Peace out.